everybody and welcome back to another video. A little bit of a different setup today, so apologies if the audio is not as good. I think it should be fine, but I'm just like trying to see what you can see and all of that because it's a little bit of a different setup. I'm super excited for this video today. It's one that I've never really done before on my channel, but I've seen a few people do them on Instagram and things like that, and I find them really nice to see and just to get some inspiration. So I thought I would share a little bit of a yarn haul with you all today. So I've just been on CRAFTS, as you can see. They have amazing yarn on there, and I will leave their link in the description box down below, and I'll try and leave a few links of what yarn you can see in this video in case you want to go and check them out. But I needed some autumny colours, and I thought that would be a great excuse to buy some new yarn. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm just going to kind of show you the yarn and also kind of talk a bit about what I'm thinking about using it for and future videos and bits and bobs like that, and hopefully it'll be fun for you to watch and to also get a little bit of inspiration for your autumn project as well. So I hope you're all having a good autumn so far, and I hope you are excited to see some new autumny videos from me. So without further ado, I'm just gonna open it. These packages are so cute. Whenever I get CRAFTS packages, I find them really adorable. Handle with care. This package contains joy. It's just really nice. So I'm just gonna get into this. Okay then, so let's have a look. Another thing CRAFTS do, which I absolutely love, is the bags. I think it's such a beautiful touch to your package when you get a nice little yarn bag. So I actually use these bags when I'm kind of sending bits and bobs off. So if someone likes something I make or a project that I make, I send them off in a nice little CRAFTS bag when they're ready to go. So I'm already super excited. I can see some beautiful colours. I have sneaked a little bit of blue in. If you don't know, I really love blues and greens and things like that. And I'm not as a fan on browns and reds and oranges, so for autumn it was a little bit tricky because I'm used to pairing colours like blues and things like that, whereas I had to pair some browns and some reds and things like that, so it's a little bit difficult, but I did manage to sneak a little bit of blue in, which I'll talk about in a minute. So we'll start off with this bag here. In fact, we'll start off with one brand so I can kind of go through the brands and things like that. Okay then, so here's one brand. I actually bought something else in this brand, but I'll just go over this first. So these are some browns and reds that I have ordered. As I said, I don't really have any browns or reds or oranges, so it was difficult for me to kind of start off my autumn crochet when I didn't really have much to work with. So I picked up a few browns and then this gorgeous kind of reddy rusty colour, and this is from CRAFTS Special, and this is in the weight double knit. So I thought I could experiment with making a few more pumpkins. Spoiler alert, that is a future video. But I thought I could make a few more pumpkins and also maybe experiment with a few different autumny things like some fingerless gloves or some headbands and some bits and bobs like that. But I just thought I'd pick up a few DK balls of some browns and some oranges and some reds. And CRAFTS Special I was really impressed with on CRAFTS at the moment because they had so many beautiful colours. So if you don't know, Stylecraft and Paintbox are kind of two of the main brands. I think Paintbox is the main brand on CRAFTS and then Stylecraft is a little bit underneath. But they had some gorgeous colours, and I actually preferred to buy from Stylecraft this time because their choices were just a little bit nicer. So these are some 3 colours that I've got from Stylecraft Special, and this is in DK white. And then obviously continuing with the brand of Stylecraft, I picked up some Chunky. I love doing hats and things in this because I don't really like super chunky because I find that it's really bulky and it's just not as nice to crochet with. It's quite nice to knit with, but not really crochet. But I really love the chunky yarn, and I make hats and things like that in the chunky yarn. So I picked up greys because I just like the plain grey colours for hats and things like that. And I also snuck in a nice blue ball just in case I decide to make a blue hat, or just because I couldn't pass up a nice ball of blue yarn. But this is in the weight chunky, and it's again Stylecraft special. I really love their yarn. It's super soft, it's really good quality. I think it's acrylic. If I just read, it's 100% premium acrylic, so it is that yarn. So if you're not a fan of acrylic yarn, then obviously this isn't for you. But I started off with acrylic yarn. I started off with yarn like this, and it's affordable and lovely yarn to work with. So I really do like the selection that you can get with Stylecraft Special. The whole order was their £25. They do a £25 free delivery, so I think I just went over that. So if you can see the amount of yarn I've bought and stuff like that, you can kind of get the value, and it's really good value for money. So again, I've just bought 3 balls of this just to make some hats, and maybe again some gloves or some ear warmers or something like that. Okay then, and then if we change the theme, this is King Cole. Now again, King Cole is really affordable. I'm actually not a fan of going for yarns that are like really expensive, because I feel like, because I am still working on my crochet and everything like that, I prefer to I'd rather buy more different types of yarn that is more affordable than a few types of yarn that is like really expensive. And this is Tweed by King Cole. It's got kind of a grey, and then it's got like tinges of black and white and brown in with it, which I really love. I have a thinner yarn like this. I don't think it's the same brand, but I have a DK weight in this with like the different colours running through the strands, and I really love it, and I think it makes a really nice effect. So this is the Tweed, again acrylic yarn. I went for the acrylics. I did go on a phase of cotton over the summer, because I think that the cottons are really nice for the summer, like blankets and summer tops and things like that. But for this one, I think I just went mainly, I think it's all acrylic, which is quite nice for the winter. So yes, I just picked up some of this grey, again in grey. I know I said that I was going for autumnal colours, and I do find that greys are really nice for the autumn. I'm not like a very orangey or kind of red yarn person. Just in general, that colour just doesn't really spark me. As I said, I really love blues and like undertones like that. So when I was thinking about autumn colours, I didn't really want to go for the oranges or the reds, so I kind of went for like the browns, the greys, a little bit of red, a little bit of orange here and there, but these were perfect. So I thought in this I could make, again, I know I'm going on the same tangent, some fingerless gloves. I thought that these would be really nice for a ear warmer, which I have been practicing, so that is another future video that you can check out. So far we've got a few in the bucket list. So I thought I could make some in this. So I picked up 2 balls of these, just because then if I wanted to make like a matching set, or if I wanted to share my creations with you, I would have another extra ball, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. Again, it's really soft. Hopefully it's not too itchy or too irritable when I crochet it up, but we will have to see. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this, and I absolutely love it. Okay then, so finally, I think one of my favourites, of course. The camera is not picking up the colour at all. It's really blue. It's really blue, but actually the tones are quite understated and marble. So I'll try and insert a picture up here of them and see if I can get a bit of a better interpretation, because on the camera it's really blue. But this is again King Cole. I actually only bought two brands then. I bought Stylecraft and King Cole, and this is Tonal Chunky. So again, a chunky yarn, because as I said, I find that the chunky yarns are just so nice to work with. They're quick to work with, but not too quick like the super chunky. And I think that the super chunky and bulky yarns are really good for winter as well, and for knitting, as I said. But for the chunky, whilst we're in autumn and whilst I'm still crocheting, the chunky yarns are perfect. So I managed to sneak a little bit of my blue obsession in here. Just picked up this gorgeous yarn. I think this is my favourite, of course. So it's like kind of a marbly effect with the different shades running through it, so it's absolutely gorgeous. And I picked up 2 balls of this again because I did have a specific make that I wanted to use these for, and that is, I think, a cowl scarf type thing like that, like infinity scarf or cowl I think it's called, or something like that. So I thought I would pick up 2 balls of that, just because if I went over then I would definitely have an extra ball and enough, because that is something that is really annoying, is when you're right in the middle of a project and you run out of yarn and you have to do another bit of an order. So I thought 2 balls should be enough. If it's not, then obviously I'll order some more, but it should be enough to make a really nice cowl for the autumn. So that was my final pick up. Okay then, so there we are. In total there is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 balls of yarn. So super excited to get crocheting with these and to share some new autumnal project with all of you. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a little bit of a different video and kind of a lot of me talking, but I really wanted to kind of show the types of yarn that I buy, and just to give you a little bit of inspiration or a little bit of hints and tips. Maybe if you're a very beginner, you don't really know where to buy from, I would definitely recommend going checking out CRAFTS. I will leave a link in the description box below. It is an amazing site that literally has every brand of yarn you can actually think of. All of this, as I said, came to around £25, and that's like the free delivery charge. So I always try when I'm buying yarn to just stay around the area so that I can get free delivery, and it also gives you an excuse to buy a few more extra balls if you're just under that amount. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are excited to see some of the future videos, and I hope you're excited to see the different kind of colours and things that are going to be in my videos, and hopefully you found it a little bit helpful and just a fun little video for this weekend. So keep up to date on my channel. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, leave me a comment as well and let me know, because I will do these sorts of videos in the future if you did enjoy it. If you didn't, don't worry, that's okay too. Also, if you want to let me know that you didn't enjoy it, you can leave me some hints and suggestions to what you would like to see in the future. Upcoming videos, there were a few hints in here. Some pumpkins, I'd like to make some ear warmers, some fingerless gloves, and there might be a scarf video coming up in the future. We will have to see. So thank you all. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video, and also hit the notification bell, because I am coming out with videos every week on Sundays. So just in case that you've missed them, or just in case that you have forgotten, hit the notification bell as well so you never forget. And also follow me on Instagram if you have the chance. I'm at hooks.andneedles1. I will be posting all of my makes and creations over the autumn period, as well as some fun other different creations that I have made. So thank you all, and I will see you very soon for another crochet or knitting tutorial. Bye everyone, keep crafting.